Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Geminis out there for January 27th through February 3rd. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes in the comments. And to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you would like a one-question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Gemini this week. We have the Justice card, Gemini. So I feel like your life is starting to work all together. Now, what I mean by that is I feel like the roughest part of your life is coming to an end. You may have had a lot of chaos going on, or things just seem to just all go wrong, right? But it was all part of the plan the whole time. And I feel like this week and the energy after, you will really start to see how the universe is actually working in your favor. I feel as long as you keep your intentions and you pay attention to what's going on around you, but not to be so overwhelmed, for example. And just to trust that the universe is working on your behalf. And then that's usually when you see the magic. It doesn't always look pretty all the time, but that doesn't mean that there's no magic. You know what I mean? So I really feel like with the Justice card, you have done your best to work with what you have, and the universe has recognized that. And it's going to give due justice to you. It could be in forms of abundance or a relationship. And we have the Queen of Cups. Also, pay attention because the Queen of Cups is also the Psychic card to any numbers you may see, because your higher self is constantly speaking to you on what subtle steps to take to also usher in this justice for you as well. And things are working more smoothly because you have also gained control over your emotions. Let's say you realize that your energy is very chaotic. Let's say you are feeling like this one day, down the other day, but it's not a more stabilized energy. So I feel like that may have also affected your manifestations, or also you may have switched your mind a lot. One day you want this, the other day you want that. So the universe is kind of confused on what you actually wanted in your life. So it may have manifested as confusion as well. But I feel like because you gain control of that, now the energies are stabilizing and now a new foundation can be built. And we have the Strength card. So no matter what you went through, Gemini, also at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Wands. You have carried on with grace and strength. And that is so important because a lot of times we tend to give up right when our lives are about to change. Like, how many times have our lives changed and it's on the brink of when we're just like, I cannot do this anymore. Like, I feel like I have given this all I have and I'm tired. I cannot give anymore. Like, maybe it's just not meant for me. Then all of a sudden, like, you get that call and say you got that job, or you got that call and you got that house. You know, like, it seems to me like right at the end, because ironically is when you do go through a lot of pain that you do receive the most happiest moments. It's kind of weird. You cannot really have happy moments without sad moments. It's kind of just the ebb and flow of life. And I feel like you're realizing that. I feel like you're not taking things so personally anymore. You know there are going to be phases in your life where you're going to be up, and you know there's phases in your life where you're going to be down. So you are just going with the flow and letting things happen. So I want to go into the Clarifiers to see what's going on. Let's see why the Justice card is here. We have the Strength card again. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with what I see here, Gemini, in the midst of everything that you might be going through, someone wants to bring justice to you. And with the Strength card under the Justice in terms of relationships, I feel like this person is finally gaining the courage to come and admit to you things that they may have been hiding. Now, it doesn't always mean they was hiding like they was cheating or anything like that. The Seven of Swords can also represent someone who can also have a mask on. They may not have really let you know how they feel because that just makes them feel uncomfortable. And then that may have played a major role in why you decided to leave this person alone, because you realize that you didn't want to force them to open up. Because a lot of times when we love people, we just don't take no for an answer, and sometimes we can pressure people without realizing it for them to open up to us, and then it backfires in our face and we may feel like they didn't love us. But I feel like we have to realize that just because we are open to love and vulnerability doesn't mean that everybody looks at it the same way. And when you take your time to find people of a similar vibration, you really save yourself a lot of pain. When you just go with someone who is open to vulnerability, who is open to love, instead of trying to open up someone who is like closed like a nut, you know what I mean? Where you have to hit it with the hammer and all this other stuff, and it's just a lot of work. So I feel like because you left this person alone, they're now gathering the strength to come towards you and to be honest about how they feel about you. Because honestly, they realize after you leaving their lives that you have focused on yourself and you have manifested your goals and you are doing well. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you didn't beat yourself up too bad about this situation because you knew that you gave it the best you could, and since that didn't work out, you took all that extra energy and started putting it into yourself and taking care of yourself, which is awesome. So we have the Fool card here with the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So I was speaking of, Gemini, you walked away from this person and you did your own thing. Now this person sees you as very emotionally mature now. I feel like they see your growth and they feel it through your energy. And with the Fool card here is they want another chance. But I feel like they also look at it as a very youthful way as the Fool, like a way to have a new beginning and to start over, to admit how they really truly feel, and to know if they want a relationship, eventually you're going to have to open up. You know, people don't have time for all the games and trying to read through all types of clues, you know what I mean? And this person seen how you was doing you with the Nine of Pentacles and focusing, and that grew to the Queen of Pentacles. And this person feels this way because you walked away. They feel like, honestly, a part of them is kind of nervous that you have walked away completely from them emotionally, and that you're not even well, they feel like they're not even what you want anymore. That you're going towards your Nine of Cups. Maybe at a point they felt that was them, and now they realize things have changed. And it's like, wow, I know they walked away, but did they walk away emotionally as well? And I'm just too late, you know? So let's see why the Strength card is here. We have the Empress. We have the Five of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it seems like after the breakup between you two or the separation, they have been feeling very, very mentally conflicted about you. Because they do truly see you as the Empress. And I feel like they may have tried to show you tough love. That's what I'm getting. And it kind of backfired in their face. You know, people who try to really push to see how much you care about them, but then you push it too far and now the person thinks you're playing games. So I feel like they went too far in testing your loyalty and you didn't have time for that. And then it caused disruption in the union between you two and everything fell apart. And that caused a lot of conflict because truly they want to express, like, I do see you as the Empress, as someone that is very deep feminine energy. They see you as very nurturing and caring, and also they realize you don't have time for the games, that you would really let them go. And I feel like you really showed them a lesson. By you respecting yourself, you set that standard and say, you know what, I have given you time, but I'm not going to continue to waste my time. Like, when you're serious, call me. And that's if I still want you back, or that's if I'm not in a different place or in another relationship with someone who truly is ready to give me the love that I ask. So, Geminis, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.